Jambu Zoo. Basically, the word stands derived from Jambu Phal and also the king Jambu Lochan. Jamun, Syzygium, Jambolana, earlier name, present binomial Syzygium cumini. It grows in the wild in the shivaliks of Jammu. In the Zambu Zoo, we are approaching the season of vernal equinox, Nowroj, but in Shivaliks, subtropical climate. So here we see the flowering of tiger claw tree, sunshine tree, in Hindi called as Dadap or Pangar. But Dogri name is very peculiar and it is Thub. And botanical genus Erythrina, variegata. We have many other species, garden ornamentals, Erythrina cristigalli and Erythrina variegata, Erythrina suberosa. All have these flowers. Many visitors confuse this flower with palash flowers or dhak flowers. So this is not palash or dhak. This should not be confused with palash or dhak, as the keel, carina, the standard vexillum, they are straight, almost straight. They are not recurved back. Standard or vexillum in case of dhak, palash, Butea monosperma is curved back. And keel is also curved, boat-shaped keel, that is also curved. But in this case, the flowers are almost straight, or a small curvature you may find. So this is one distinguishing feature to separate Erythrina from Butea. Another is the presence of spines, prickles. If you focus your eye on the stem, so you will find some prickles here. I will show. These are small prickles. So these have the prickly branches. So it has also been named as Kantakplash. So if you want to see, these are the thorns here. You are able to see, I think. These thorns are absent in case of Butea monosperma, palash, dhak. Moreover, the flower color is also different. That is orange yellow in case of Butea monosperma, whereas it is gaudy red in case of Erythrina variegata. Local name of Erythrina variegata is Thub, whereas Butea monosperma in Dogri named as Pala. The word Pala has come from Palash and also the word Palasi. The first battle of Palasi is named after the location in Bengal where there grew the dark forest or flame of the forest. Butea monosperma trees were in abundance, so that location was named after Butea as Palasi, where the first war between the East India Company, British forces and Sirazu Dawla was fought. And we lost that war. Nawab of Bengal was defeated, so East India Company had the foothold in India. In the Zambu Zoo, we come across these Tripedium bengalans, which is locally called as Kana Khadkana. This grass is also source of roofing material for the huts in the nearby villages. And we see the impoundment of the water body, and in this water body we have some domestic duck or geese. Basically the domestication has started long back, but their ancestral origin is traced to the grey lag goose, which is Anser. Grey lag goose have two species, Anser, and another is Anser rubri rostris. And the word wishbone has also some connection with the goose, as its bone was considered to be the foreteller of fortune. In oracle tradition, that bone was thought to be having that kind of power. So that word was coined as wishbone also. Another nursery rhyme, usually as kid we may have come across, that was goose goose gander. That also connects this bird with the nursery rhyme and the, some kind of symbol of fertility. The webbed feet, you are able to see. The feet are typically webbed feet, so they can swim in water, but they can also walk on the land. And you see, they are eating some berries and roots beside the water body. Otherwise, inside water body, they will also forage on the water animals, copepods, crustaceans, the insect larvae, etc. So in this lot, just before me, you are able to see even the Neilsar, that is Neilsar. Neilsar means Anas Pesulo Rinka, a spot-billed duck as well. And here I am able to show you the bush chat. It is just, and you see how the duck is also swimming. But in this group of birds, I have spotted even one bar-headed geese. So bar-headed geese basically we see in Garhana wetland, where they migrate in thousands. But in this small water body, even one you are able to see. This particular bird before me, having two black bars on the head, is Anser indicus or Rajhans, bar-headed geese. And from other side, they are Neilsar and some other domestic geese. Across I am able to show you the bamboos. Bamboo has also nurtured the pandas basically. We have the giant panda, that is national animal of China, and even teddy bear, and panda is also very popular as kids toy. And that giant panda has the preference to eat these bamboo shoots. And similarly, our own red panda, which is the state animal of Sikkim, that is Alurus fulgens, that also has liking to eat the bamboo. And bamboo has emerged as the big brother of grasses. So here you see the grass, typical grass. Earlier it was kept in the Saccharum family, Saccharum bengalans, Saccharamunja, but now it has been segregated to another genus, Tripedium bengalans. And Saccharum officinarium is our sugar cane. So we have lot of religious connectivity to the Saccharum grasses, whether cultivated Saccharum officinarium or the wild one, which is Saccharum spontaneum, locally called as kai. So kai is also found in the inside the zoo, Zambu zoo. And this particular tree which is before me, this also attracts many birds, especially the parakeets. Presently you see no leaf is there, only one twig is sporting some green foliage. This is basically the Indian ash tree. It is not ash tree. Basically, a true European ash tree is Fraxinus. Fraxinus excelsior, Fraxinus micrantha, Fraxinus hookery. But resemblance is superficial, and this tree which is before me and which is not supporting any leaves, foliage, except one particular branch having a one or two leaves below. So this tree is Lania coromandelica, also known as the Odaina woodier in earlier floras. And this particular tree has been exploited for gum used in calico printing, and local Dogri names also vary. In Ramnagar hills, this particular tree has the name as Gadambal. But when we come to the Jammu Shivaliks, the name changes to Campbell. And many people confuse with Camilla. So Camilla is totally different tree. There you can see the red fruiting. This particular tree that has the red fruits, and it is evergreen. It is never bare. It is never leafless. Whereas this particular tree is leafless. So both may have the similar local names, as that is called as Camilla and this is called as Campbell. But both are from different families that belong to Amala family, and that tree is also called as Rohini Sindhuria Melotus philippensis, also named as monkey face tree. Macaques have mostly the red face, so after the fruit color it stands named as monkey face tree. Or Rotterdam tree, or also sometimes called Kumkum tree, because the earlier days ancient vermilion sindoor was obtained from this particular tree. So this stands recorded even in Ramayana, in old scriptures. Here is this Lania coromandelica. Sometimes it is also named as Gurjan tree, but basically the Gurjan tree are dipterocarps, entirely from the Sol family, Dipterocarpaceae. And in Dipterocarpaceae, the fruits have wings. If the fruit has two wings, then it is Dipterocarpus. And in other species, it may have the 5 wings also, as in Shoria robusta or Shoria tellura. And that Sol, Shoria robusta, is also rabbit in India. But these trees, especially this Lania coromandelica before me, when it flowers, so many birds come and feed on the flowers. And when this particularly maturation of fruits takes place, even at that time, many wild mammals, they forage on the fruits. Another tree which I am able to show you presently, this moment you don't see any flowers, leaves are opposite. It is called Tilki. The Dogri name is Pansar, and it has the brownish red bark. Bark is very thick, and I have seen, observed, even Macaca mulatta, Indian rhesus macaque, eating its thick bark, which has a red color. And that, I think, must have been used by our earlier forefathers to make the sacred mark on the forehead as tilak, and it got its name as tilki. And another is the minute size of its seeds, which also have superficial resemblance with til, so it called tilki. But in Dogri we have its local name as mansar. And there are another tree behind this Bandalandia hainii, tilki, pansar, that is Delvergia sisu. So Delvergia sisu, again, spring season has not set in and they are still bare. In some locations I could see the bud burst, but inside the Zambu Zoo, mostly these trees which stand behind, either they are leafless Lania coromandelica trees, or they are Delvergia sisu trees. There are also the Senegalia cachicho care trees inside the Jambu Zoo complex, where we can have a round to look what animals they have been kept inside the zoo. And we can see the lion, that is Persica leo, even tiger, Persia, this Panthera tigris, and Panthera leo, not Persica. And you see, they have introduced these Jurassic time living fossil trees, which is Cycas, Madan Mast. So that is basically looks like superficially as if it is palm, but it's not palm, rather it is a gymnosperm. And another tree which stands introduced here, this is Kheer Champa, temple tree, pagoda tree, or the graveyard tree, which is otherwise named as Plumeria acutifolia, Plumeria acuminata. We have many other species introduced in gardens. Plumeria alba, and we can see the far behind. I am able to focus on beautiful flowering tree, that is red silk cotton tree. So red silk cotton tree has the red flowers, and the fruits have silk, so it was named as silk cotton tree. But this particular tree also attracts many birds. Rather, this tree acts as an aviary. There are flowers, flower nectars, and the various birds which come to feed on the nectar or the sweet sap of these flowers. They include even our familiar birds like myna, Credotherys tristis, even the jungle myna, Credotherys fuscus, even trippi, that's the rufous trippi, called as Dendrosata, vagabunda, and in some locations even another one. South India we find Dendrosata leucogastra, another one in Shivkhodi higher hills we find, that is Dendrosata formosi. Not only that, we find many sunbirds, especially the purple sunbird, which is Nectarinia asiatica, now named as Cyneria asiatica, and another sunbird which comes to feed on the semal flowers. That's this particular tree, Bombexiba, that is Ethopyga separaja, that is corlet sunbird. And not only that, even the flower peckers, they also come. And flower peckers means Dicium erythrorhynchos, and even hornbills I have spotted on the Bombexiba tree, that is Ossiceros birostris, Indian grey hornbill, and even the Tachus malabaricus, that is Malabar grey hornbill. And in fact, this particular tree, which is now named as Bombexiba, it was earlier named as Salmalia malabaricum, after the Malabar hills, because this is an abundance, grows in the Konkan coast, the Malabar hills. So it also had its earlier named as Salmalia malabaricum, as the Malabar grey hornbill. So that connectivity, mostly the hornbills, whether it is our Indian grey hornbill, that is Ossiceros birostris, or other Malabar grey hornbill or any other hornbill, mostly they select the semal tree for nesting, because the wood is very soft, and sometimes nests are also made by the woodpeckers, Dinopium bengalans and other woodpeckers, and the same abandoned cavity, tree hole, the chosen by the female to get imprisoned inside that particular hole, and that cavity is plastered by the male hornbill, and the female lays eggs inside while she doesn't move out of the nesting hole, and she remains confined till the young ones are hatched. Or this particular tree is also adding glory to the wilderness of Zambu Zoo. The Sanskrit name of this semal was Shalmali. Even in Marathi language, this has been named as Kanta Savre, because it has the spines, prickly, thorny branches. And Samvara is Samvriya word, has some connectivity with Lord Krishna. And this particular flower blooms in abundance after Shivratri or around Shivratri, but these flowers are also used to prepare the gulal for playing the Holi. In fact, the gulal is obtained from the petals of Butya manosperma, large dark, but even the semal petals are also used to prepare the holy color. And see the branches, they are bird branches, and the twigs are prickly, and petals are quite thick, succulent. And even in the Bastar area, Chhattisgarh area, Bihar, Jharkhand, tribals cook this these petals and even sepals. Calyx is also used, innovated as cuisine, and even the petals and even the unripened fruits, fruit capsules, where, if they have no silk at that time, they are very tender. Then they are also harvested by the communities in Jammu Hills and cooked as very delicious and nutritional vegetables. So you see before me, this is Bombak Siva symbol, we call in local language. So we will go around and see what different animals, especially what reptiles they have kept inside, and we will see even Pavocristatus, Meora, Mink, and even the different snakes like Python malorus, even other Naja perhaps it should be there, and another Deboia russeli, which is called as Russell's viper. So the students who are in the workshop of being organized by Central University of Jammu, they are here to take a round of this zoo and familiar themselves with modern tools and techniques, how to survey the diurnal creatures, how to survey the nocturnal creatures, and what is the spider diversity. In one of the participant is expert on spiders, how to identify spiders.